Yo, not just to pre-compile a change of opcodes. We're here to sustain and scale all the full nodes.
Proof of stake is hard, but what I do know is when we learn a shard, we'll change the whole game, though.
E2.0, yo, E2.0, yo, E2.0, yo, E2.0, yo. Shard 3, BLS, and Lamport, and all of this crypto just sets the stage for Merkle proofs, plasma chains, plap, plap. Seeking snarks coming over, clap, clap. Privacy scaling in a snap, snap. Constant products, oracles, tap, tap. Merkle proofs, plasma chains, plap, plap. Seeking snarks coming over, quack, quack. Privacy scaling in a snap, snap. Constant products, oracles, it's all about the dApps.
Welcome aboard the Bitcoin Express. My name is Chase. Let's get to it. First off, a big shout out to Crypto Finder for that amazing video. Probably the best thing to come out of blockchain. Vitalik and the Ethereum Foundation rapping about Ethereum 2.0. Awesome. But let's talk about the important stuff. The narrative for Ethereum has changed. Ethereum is no longer just programmable money. Ethereum is slowly becoming a store of value. Of course, we know that Ethereum is programmable money because numerous applications are built on top of it. This is not a surprise. There are wallets, decentralized exchanges, lending and borrowing protocols, art, NFTs, games, and the list goes on. But because of Ethereum's status, many don't consider it an altcoin anymore. It is along the lines of Bitcoin at this moment, maybe its own asset class. According to the SEC at the moment, Bitcoin and Ethereum are the only two cryptocurrencies that have been considered non-securities, making it safe for every institution to buy from a legal perspective. If we look at Grayscale, which buys crypto on behalf of large institutions, we can see that Bitcoin is obviously their largest holding. Large institutions go to companies like Grayscale because buying and coordinating crypto and storing it is pretty difficult when you're dealing with large amounts of money, so they use a company such as Grayscale. And of course, right after Bitcoin, the largest holding is Ethereum, and this is not a surprise. It's Ethereum by far. None of these other projects in terms of the size of the holdings even come close. Institutions are starting to buy Ethereum. In Canada right now, there is an Ethereum traded fund. It's public that anyone in Canada can buy on the Canadian Stock Exchange. Products like these only exist to date with Bitcoin, and now we're starting to see it with Ethereum. Of course, in the future, we may see other coins join this world of institutions. But right now, Bitcoin and Ethereum, and the Winklevoss twins, who are known as the Bitcoin billionaires, who we thought were only in Bitcoin 100%, are actually very big into Ethereum, and they have been accumulating Ethereum for many years now. Tyler Winklevoss on Twitter is always tweeting about Ethereum, and this is my favorite one. He says, when in doubt, Ethereum. Ethereum is no longer an altcoin. It is somewhere else in its own class, right? Like Bitcoin is. Everything that's not Bitcoin is technically an altcoin, but no longer is Ethereum an altcoin. And we can see that it's slowly turning from just programmable money to programmable money and a store of value because people are starting to accept it, or they're willing to accept it. In New York City, there are 2 New York City bars that could be yours for only 25 Bitcoin or 800 Ethereum. The owner wants to sell it for crypto. And it's not really a surprise when it comes to Bitcoin. We have seen over the years that people do make large purchases with Bitcoin. Lamborghini, a house, a car, a boat, and whatever it is. We never really saw it with Ethereum, but slowly we are seeing it right now. And the greatest thing about Ethereum is that it still is not at its all-time high. The all-time high for Ethereum is about $1,400 in 2018. And like many other cryptocurrencies that are not at their all-time high, they're trying to get back there. But the problem is a lot of these projects have not done much since the previous bull run. On the other hand, Ethereum has done more than any other project. There are numerous smart contracts, applications built on top of Ethereum, and money is piling into the Ethereum ecosystem. And I have just been continuing to dollar cost average. I keep buying small amounts of Ethereum daily, weekly, and I made a video not too long ago when Ethereum was around $700, speaking about what's going on with Ethereum and why I'm so excited about it. And in that video, people thought I was joking. I said, I hope that it remains at this level for a long time because I want to continue buying Ethereum, dollar cost average, keep it safe, no anxiety. And just a week later, Ethereum skyrocketed up to $1,000. And now, we're still right above 1,000. And in my mind, still an amazing buying opportunity for me. Of course, you do what you believe is correct. But for me, I am dollar cost averaging Ethereum. And for me, the buying opportunity is still amazing. You see, when it comes to Bitcoin, the white paper stated that Bitcoin was meant to be a peer-to-peer version of electronic cash. But this has changed. This is no longer the narrative for Bitcoin. Bitcoin has transformed into a store of value gold 2.0 and a very superior gold 2.0. It is not likely that people will ever spend Bitcoin day to day. It could happen in the future, but it's very difficult to make a change to the Bitcoin blockchain because it is so large and decentralized that making a change is very difficult, which is actually one of the greatest things about Bitcoin. Also, even if a person was able to spend Bitcoin, it is likely that they won't due to Gresham's law. Bad money drives out good money. If someone has the opportunity to spend $10 worth of Bitcoin or $10 worth of something else or fiat, they're going to spend the fiat and hold on to the Bitcoin. And if you want to know more about Gresham's law, I made a video about it in the past. You could go ahead and click the link right above. I'll leave a link at the end of the video as well. Now, when it comes to Ethereum, the white paper stated that Ethereum should be programmable money. And just like the white paper stated, Ethereum is programmable money. We can see right now that $20 billion is locked into DeFi, with the majority of these projects built on top of Ethereum. So Ethereum is doing exactly what it said. Of course, there are a few issues right now that Ethereum is working on in terms of scaling and also lowering the price to use Ethereum, the gas fees, but that's something they have a couple years to work on. And in the meantime, by the way, it is possible that a project will come along and outperform Ethereum. But at the moment, just don't see it happening. Ethereum still has time. So of course, Ethereum is a transformable asset. You can use Ethereum to trade it for new assets, use it to interact with smart contracts, and you pay gas fees for this to happen. There are three main asset classes: capital assets, transformable assets, and store of value assets. So at the very beginning, Ethereum was just a transformable asset. That's it. You use Ethereum to interact with the ecosystem. But now Ethereum has turned into a capital asset, an income producing asset. And the reason is because now you can stake your Ethereum and it is income producing. You see, when it comes to Bitcoin, guys like Warren Buffett say that he does not like Bitcoin because it is not an income producing asset. And he's actually correct. Bitcoin is not an income producing asset. You hold it, it's a store of value. It doesn't bring in any ongoing revenue. But now with Ethereum, as we can see, it is part of two of these asset classes, which is a pretty big deal because as we can see, there are only a few things that belong to two asset classes. Gold, for example, is a transformable asset and a store of value. Real estate is a capital asset and a store of value. But now Ethereum, if it's not there already, it will be there soon, is a store of value, or if you don't agree with it at the moment, it will become a store of value. But I believe that right now it is a store of value because of what I just said. So we know it's a transformable asset. You can use it, interact, send gas, transform it, transfer it, get a new product, and it's a capital asset because you can stake it and earn staking rewards. Now in this process, when one stakes their Ethereum, it is removed from circulation. It is not able to be traded at that moment that it is staked, making Ethereum more scarce, adding to its narrative as a store of value. So this is why I believe at the moment it's a store of value, but it's going to even get better if Ethereum goes ahead and implements EIP 1559. This is a proposal that will change the way the Ethereum gas fees are paid. It will include a base fee that is burned. And by burning Ethereum, it will make Ethereum deflationary. It will make Ethereum more scarce and add to its narrative as a store of value. And if you want to know more about EIP 1559, I made a video on it. You can go ahead and click the link right above. Like this video, share it with your friends. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you next time.